Okay. Alright, we should be fully live. Welcome in, welcome in. How is everybody doing today? Starting on time, even though it feels a little bit, late for me. I guess I'm just a bit more disorganized today. Why are the ads 2 minutes long? That's a great question. I don't set that, sadly, so I have no idea why. Twitch just decides per some recommendations that that's what it wants to do, so hopefully they're not going to be too bad today. But we are picking up where we left off with a little bit of a new layout here. It took a very long time and it's still trying to do that. Let's see here. I want these sprites, please. There we go. I keep trying to revert to the soulless 3D models, but I really like the Gen 5 sprite, so hopefully it actually keeps that going. But this way I won't have to painstakingly edit everything. We've got some nice remix music in the background, so hopefully everything sounds okay there. It's a little bit chaotic on my end, so if anything needs adjusting, please let me know. I will gladly do that. But we have our team up on screen here with our Luxio now. Staryu, Togepi, Geodude, our savior with Bugsy, Quilava, and Zubat. So I'd like to say today is going to be a chill day. However, we're going to be starting off today's episode, if I remember correctly, with a rival fight. So that is anything but chill. And we're going to hopefully be taking on Whitney, if everything goes well. And Whitney has historically been a run-ender for a lot of people. I never struggled on Whitney, knock on wood. So I guess we'll see how things go there. And I honestly don't even know what our rival's gonna have besides probably a Croconaw, so I don't even know who we should be leading with. But first things first, let's go ahead and grab some potions. Oh. Guess our mom is giving us some berries too. Okay, so let's get as many super potions as we can. That's not very many. Hopefully that'll be enough Pokeballs too. Okay. Looks like there is some quick configurations I need to do on my side, so please bear with me just a moment. Okay. I had to mess around with quite a few things to get the actual layout to work correctly. So some of my actual controls are a little bit wonky now, but hopefully everything's good. And there's really no mincing about it, so I guess we'll go hopefully beat up our rival here. Tell me something. Is it true that Team Rocket has returned? What? You beat them? Ha? Quit lying. Are you serious? Let's see how good you are. I guess Lo-Fi isn't really going to be the most fitting thing ever. So let's switch over to our battle theme. Alright, well at least we've got a good start here. Murkrow doesn't get Destiny Bond, does it? Okay. It's like that would be just my luck to one-shot this thing after it uses Destiny Bond. Okay, nice and easy. I'm gonna try to avoid speed up on this fight, just because I know how I am with fat fingering things, and I don't want to do that. Oh, we're going straight out to Croconaw. Interesting, but I don't see why we'd switch. Oh, it's level 21. see how much a spark does. It wouldn't have like a crazy ground move this early on. Now it's using Scary Face, okay. We'll spark again in case they heal. Nope, just Scary Facing. Guess I don't have anything for anti-god. I really hope that Luxio sticks around with us for a good long time. I really love Luxray. Oh, and we're getting some nice levels on her too. Perfect. I'm gonna switch out just because those Scary Faces are starting to rack up, but for a Ghastly, we have a good solution. Alright, let's try that Extrasensory. Mean look. Hopefully... Well, I guess it could curse. And I suppose it really wouldn't be about Destiny Bonding on the Ghastly either. Let's go ahead and Encore whatever it wants to do next, so at least we know. Okay, not ideal, but that's fine. Now we know for sure it's not going to Destiny Bond at least. Some of those useless moves do come in handy later on. There it goes. Okay, Kadabra. It's probably why they didn't like the Luxio so much. It kind of answers everything. We'll send her back out. Yeah, they actually did not have really anything to answer Luxio. I'm genuinely a little surprised by that. Oh, that's annoying. Don't wave your spoons at me, please. Oh man, I got played. Okay, but half of its moves don't even... seem like they're doing anything. Just being annoying. I can't speed up right now because the game is getting a little crunchy whenever I do. Okay, thank you for finally hitting. Really delayed the inevitable there. Looks like we'll be stuck on slow mode today. But that's the price I get for an automatically updating team layout, then I think that's fine. Blah, 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 you hate everybody. Same, there we go. Didn't even have to use a single potion that fight. I'm genuinely a little surprised. Anti-God really showed up for that fight. I always remember that being a little bit more sweaty, but then I usually try and tackle that before Bugsy, because I always forget it's there. With the emulator acting a little funny, I am gonna make sure I'm saving. Especially after big fights like that. I'm excited for this next stretch because we'll be getting to play with Farfetch'd, and we'll also be getting to play with Headbutt, so we can hopefully get a Heracross out of the tree in here. Okay. Not now, Ralph. And with the fight over, I think we're set to go back to our lo-fi. There we go. I always loved Ilex Forest as a kid. I just always thought that there was so much more mystery in it than there really was, outside of like the Celebi event that they added in only in certain regions. Guess we'll lead with Bob in here. Surprised I haven't encountered anything though. Gotta sneak up on some Farfetch'd to catch them. And I'm going to shame myself because I'm going to show exactly how bad I am with spatial puzzles like this. Alright. Bird number 1. Acquired. Wow, you found a Farfetch'd, thanks. There's still one more missing though. Okay. Go through this little bit here. And we still haven't found anything yet. Oh, a revive, that's very helpful for us. Okay, first encounter, Ilex Forest is a Badoo. I'm not extremely excited about that, but I'm not displeased with the Rose Raid, potentially. We'll see how much damage that does. That did a lot more than I wanted it to, honestly. And Sunspore is fun. Okay, let's just go ahead and see if we can toss a ball. Nice. Simple and easy. If anyone has any suggestions for Badoo, go ahead and leave them in chat. It gets into Roselia and then Rose Raid. When it feels the sun's warm touch, it opens its bud to release pollen. It lives alongside clear pools. Looks like there's also a tentacle in chat. Alright. Little Badoo. So cliche, the only thing that my mind is coming up with is Rose. A little bit less cliche. I think we'll go with Petal. Honestly, Rose just makes me think of Hunger Games, especially since that Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes came out a bit more recently, detailing what's his name? President Cornelius Snow? It's something really snooty. So I guess the advertising really did its job there. How you doing, Quilava? Bob seems to be listening to all the sounds of rustling leaves. Okay, this is where I hate this puzzle. We need to get you out of this corner because I can't catch up with you any direction. I know. Because there's no way to face it like directly opposite. And I think the same is true there. Go all the way up, please. Okay. I think this is how. I really wish I had speed up on this. You know, I think I'll take a Badoo over a Wurmple. We'll just run. I don't think I'm that pressed for levels right now. But I'm sure I'll be eating those words later. Nice. We got the Farfetch'd. The hardest part of today is done. We got both of them. They won't obey me because I don't have a badge. Ah, my Far and Fetched. You found them for us, kid? Without them, we wouldn't be able to cut trees or charcoal. Thanks. Now, how can I thank you? I know, here, take this. We are getting cuts. Of course, we need a gym badge to use it, but naturally, we should have all the badges we need. Okay. The real question is, who can learn cuts? It's just Bob, who I didn't really want to teach it to. I mean, really giving Bob cut isn't the worst thing in the world, since it's grass type in this gen. It gives us a bit of coverage against what we're weak to. So it's helpful in that regard. Which moves should be forgotten? I just don't really want to get rid of any of these moves. Cut 60 power, we'll get rid of tackle, keep the priority for a rainy day. Alright, you've got cuts. Okay. Gonna go ahead. Make sure I'm saving. We'll proceed directly. I always love how in this game the Pokemon just like jump ahead of you, eager to do things. Just listening to the sounds of the leaves. When I was a kid, I genuinely thought there was something that like you could do actively in game that would interact with the shrine. What is that guy over there doing? I don't think I've ever noticed him before. Oh? Woodland door? I actually don't know what that does. Let's see. Chunk of stone birthed from a world of nature. Certain Pokemon is said to react strongly to the energy inside of it. I think that might be the item that we can give to an Eevee to get Leafeon. I don't think there's anything that would otherwise actually need that. So, not useful. Not right now, anyway. Oh? Oh no. Oh no, I think I remember this. We won't speak of this, chat. It's grass knot. I think that was meant to be a reference to a meme that was going around at the time, but I still hate it. Don't worry about it. Oh man. Repels do not last nearly long enough in this game. It's another Badoo. Can I just get away? Yes, I can. Okay. This should be the Headbutt guy. Yep, that's a normal thing for somebody to be doing out alone in the woods. When shaking trees using Headbutt, it's fun. Here, try it with your Pokemon too. Who can learn this? That's the other question. Can I throw my Togepi at a tree? Apparently I can throw my Togepi at a tree. Let's see. Soft Boiled isn't really helpful with potions, so we'll just go ahead and... Oh, well, I forgot Benny's nature is timid. So it's gonna do literally nothing to anything, even if it is sab. Take care of its head. Yeah, I don't want to crack it like an egg. Oh, nope. Let's see. Geodude is adamant. But we've honestly got a pretty good setup for her there. Though, to be fair, I don't know how many things were outspeeding even with rock polish, as was evidenced in the last gym. So maybe Luxio would just be the better bet, since we still have tackle on here too. Yeah, let's just teach it Flexio. That's the safest thing. I know, I know. This one. With Paraflinch, she will be unstoppable. Yes, it is. This is taking way too long. Okay. Anti-God looks stronger. Perfect. Let's go ahead and get out of here. We are gonna go see if we can afford more repels, I guess, and beat up a tree in the city and hope it gives us its resident. I'm hoping for a Heracross, but the odds of that happening are basically none. I'm just willing it out to the universe because then it'd be funny. And then the universe can either laugh with or laugh at me. I hope it laughs with me, but we'll see. Yes. Punch it. Not that tree, this tree. It's probably gonna be like a Burmy or Pineco. I always thought it was really funny how in the original games you could also headbutt sleeping birds out of trees. Oh! That honestly came a lot sooner than I expected. It is a Heracross! I willed it into being. It's only level 4, but it's still a Heracross. No, that's just Rod. Okay. I can't hit her. If I hit her, she's gone. But I'll gladly take a Heracross. Come on, no! I don't think I've got anything that inflicts status conditions either. Okay. I got too excited and now it's gonna come back to bite me, literally. Please, Heracross, be my friend. You've got the cute little heart-shaped horn. That means you're friendly, right? There's literally nothing you can do to me. Please stop. Get in my ball. I guess that's also something. It's been a while since I streamed. We could go see what Kurt's up to. He should be done with whatever I left him last time. And we got the Heracross. As usual, if there are any suggestions, please feel free to leave them. Single horn Pokemon. She is usually docile, but if it is disturbed while sipping honey, it chases off the intruder with its horn. And of course, this is based off of a Hercules beetle, which are massive but very interesting things. So I think, in that interest, for Hercules, we'll go ahead and name her Meg. Maybe not comparable, but just what I think of. Thank you, universe, for the Heracross, even if it's level 4. Guess we'll heal up the 2 points of damage it did. And we'll see how the Budew and the Heracross are shaping out to be. The C. And the PC. That's what you were gonna suggest? Great minds think alike. Alright, let's see here. Careful nature, proud of its power. Natural cure all status problems, heal when it switches out. careful unfortunately lowers special attack, which is not great for a Roserade. But it looks like Meg is also careful, which I feel like we're getting a little bit disproportionate numbers of careful Pokemon. But she knows Bug Bite, Horn Attack, Leer, and Endure with Guts. I'm actually kind of tempted to grab Meg, but there's basically zero chance that we get her trained up before Whitney's gym. But still, having a fighting type like that would be very nice. Who do we have? Of our current team, I'd say that Togepi is the most flexible, since it's normal type and doesn't really cover much, but it is modest with Serene Grace. So there's definitely a lot of potential there. I think the Zubat Allison with the relaxed nature could be a bad luck in the long run. But I think we won't make any major changes yet. If need be, I will train up Meg off screen, because that would be, again, a very long grind probably, even with experience share. Well, I guess that solves the repel problem. But I don't remember Mom calling again. That's weird. How many of these can I afford? Not enough. But we'll take what we can get. Okay. Let us get on out of here. I guess I can just go ahead and ride the bike along. Since I'm gonna be popping the repel. Yes, I know. Gonna use that. Here we go. Alrighty. Looks like there's a Pawniard in chat too. And Reflect is already gone. Doesn't help that I'm a bad driver. There we go. Okay. And now we're on to a bit of a larger story here. Kimono Girl? God. Kimono Girl. Lost and all alone. Poor girl lost in the dark Ilex forest. What? You remember me from Violet City? You must be imagining. Anyway, will you show me how to get out of this forest? You will? Aren't you lost in the forest as well? How do you know how to get out of here? Wow, you're going to show me how to get out? You're such a smart Pokemon. See you. Good job, Bob. And Bob's just listening to the sound of the leaves. And we will go and switch out Bob with Benny just to try and keep the levels a bit more even. I think this is the first time I've actually seen Togepi out in the overworld. It's definitely very cute. Alright, got Ether. I understand how Pokemon could be a bit more trustworthy than a human too, but like my Quilava also has never seen this forest, so would be equally as lost by her logic as I would be. There's just only so many paths out. Okay. Do either of you... Oh! I'm sure that's not important at all. Did you see this shrine that pays homage? Yep, it's to Celebi. Muffin. Okay, they do give us a TM. I thought somebody in here gave us something. It's taunt. Okay. Not exceedingly helpful. Alright, Cynthia. Well, hello, Frosty. I had a feeling I might see you pass through here. While you're guarding the gate, it'd be hard to get by. You're probably wondering why I'm even here. I found an odd little artifact that I felt you might somehow be able to use. It's known as an odd keystone. Here, you can have it. Oh, I forgot about this. It might be worth taking it to the well in Azalea Town. I've heard sightings of weird Pokemon there. I hope it proves useful to you. On a side note, you should come visit the new archaeological building in Goldenrod. It's in the process of replacing that old bike shop. Well then, see you. That's right. Alright, this is like another static encounter slash guess Pokemon, but let's... it repels. Let's see if I remember how to do this. I'm not gonna put a lot of faith in myself just because last time I even thought about this was probably 2018. I am gonna try and save a repel for the return trip. And cry because this one trek back and forth through this forest has eaten up so many of them. Oh, Baneri. You know, I really wouldn't mind a Lopunny either. Don't have high jump kick. Okay. Can you let me go, please? Sir? I don't want this. I know it's almost Easter time, but still, you don't need to choose violence. I wonder what the most Easter Pokemon is besides Lopunny and I guess Diggersby. Ew, don't. Ow. Why is this Baneri beating me up? Thank you. Getting played by a wild bunny, jeez. Okay. Flame Wheel, ooh. I will gladly take Flame Wheel though. 60 versus 40. Yes, please. But to continue my original train of thought... Not right now, Joey. So, like, you've got your rabbit Pokemon, right? Which are Baneri, Lopunny, and technically Diggersby. Though, that's a bit more of a grungy Easter Bunny there. What would the... like... little chick equivalent be? Torchic? Ducklet? Torchic has it in the name, but somehow that doesn't seem quite right to me. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead. Spiritomb actually scares me because I don't really know what level it's gonna be, and it doesn't have any weaknesses in this game. Only strengths. So I guess we'll go with Anti-God. And let's see. Nope. We don't want to be in the well. We want to be at the top of the well. Okay. Don't think... Oh, there we go. Alright, let's see what happens when you throw this random relic down a random hole. Tinkly noises. And then the souls of 108 people attack us. If this was like an actual thing for a Pokemon game, I would really wonder what that would say about the nature of the well. But since this is just a hack, it doesn't really call into all those lore questions. It should be able to take a spark, even from an anti-god. Oh yeah. And we should be able to take that. Oh yeah, okay. Try one more. I guess this is another strong contender for Whitney, especially since it's actually... Excuse you, too. Especially since it's actually, like, on par with our leveling here. Guess we'll go ahead and just... I'm sorry, there is a truck having road rage outside, if you guys can even hear it. Okay, that was actually a lot easier than I expected that to go. I won't say no. Alright, Spiritomb is the forbidden Pokemon. It was formed by uniting 108 spirits. It's been bound to the odd keystone to keep it from doing any mischief. Which is why we threw it down an old well to shatter it, right? Let's see. Good names for forbidden, soulful Pokemon. And feminine one at that. Give a nickname? Yes, we sure will. Let's see here. This isn't necessarily just ghostly related, but I think Miasma could be a good option. And yes, it'd be like miasma, but I'm gonna say like miasma because that sounds a bit more name-like to me. Alright, let's check her out. I feel like I've not gotten a chance to leave this Pokemon Center yet today. Modest. Lowers attack, ups special attack. I mean, it definitely seems more of a physical attacker, at least for now, but that's definitely some potential there, too. Basically, just gotta decide whether I want, like, a Zubat or a Spiritomb on my team. Because to be totally honest with you, I love Zubat and Crobat, but until we actually get a Crobat, I think we're going to be safer with Spiritomb. Especially since she's actually going to resist everything Whitney can do, and Zubat, no matter what I do, is going to get one shot by literally any Pokemon she throws out because normals are just so all around bulky and strong. But I am gonna see if there's a good TM I can give her just to help us out a little bit. I don't think I'll regret giving it to a Spiritomb. Fortunately, no. If we had Dark Pulse or Shadow Ball, I'd be singing a very different tune, though. If we find that, then she shall be unstoppable. Till then, we're gonna have to make do with what we got. You have anything for me? Heavy Balls. And I guess we'll use something else random with you. Please, please. 2. Yes. Alright, hopefully I'm not leaving you for 3 weeks. Again. Okay. So all that, hopefully now out of the way. Oh, I forgot to heal up Anti-God. That's another benefit to this new layout mechanic, I guess. Okay. We're all just gonna tack on one of these repels here. We are gonna try and get out of this forest. Be nice to see the next route sometime this year. Just a lot easier to do all the backtracking now when it's only the equivalent of one route versus later it's equivalent to 5. Please don't hurt me. I'm just a little baby. Everybody sees Togepi and they're like, I need to punch its little face. I don't know why. Okay, Bob. They chose violence first. Oh, and of course it's gonna use water sport. That's fine. Just remarkably irritating. Okay, we're almost there. Success. Okay. Oh, man. I don't want to fight old people. Especially now I've got Pokemon that are actually hurt. Okay. As much as I would like Benny to get some of those levels, I distinctly remember that these old people are not messing around because I think they actually ended one of my long begotten runs with like a Ponyta or something. So while we're not in that immediate of risk, I don't want to throw the little thing that everybody likes to punch at them either. Training and Pokemon back from daycare. Okay. Don't hurt me, please. I guess I could have totally taken them on one-on-one. That would have made a lot more sense than both together. Are they both gonna have Intimidate? No. Okay, well, we'll Flame Wheel that. I don't like the looks of an Electrike. This has a lot of moves and no weaknesses, so we'll try switching out to Miasma here. How much is that going to do after an Intimidate? Not very much. Oh, and of course you get the first turn paralysis. Why shouldn't you? Ow! Jeez. Okay. We're gonna switch out to Dane. I kind of am tempted to just heal that paralysis, but knowing my luck, they're just gonna re-inflict that immediately. So let's go ahead and just try and hit the Snubble, I guess. With Dane and Miasma out, they shouldn't be able to hit very much, but I still don't like to mess around with people that have beaten me up squarely before. It's very cruel of Drayano to put a couple of old people that like to just try and mug you at the exit of a dungeon. That's how it goes sometimes. I guess just focus the one. Electrike shouldn't be able to do too much. Well, that is racking up a bit more than I'd like. Okay. Everyone in the team gets experience on that because I switched out to everybody on the team. Oh, of course they're paralyzed. Okay. Spoink I'm not too concerned of for my asthma, but don't know how Dane's special defense is going to do against it. I'd rather we just try and get the one threat fully done and out of the way first. Oh, don't do that. No one likes it when people scream. Okay. Spoink is dealt with. Yes, because even a modest Spiritomb can take down a Spoink. Okay. I am going to heal her up, just because I don't want any weird plus buffs and crit bonuses to do anything too funny here. Especially when you start pairing it with things like Leer. Nope. Actually, will Shadow Sneak be enough? Yes, yes it will. That means we wasted a rock throw, but oh, it's a Cranidos anyway. Mole Breaker. Ew. You're not gonna have Fisher or anything, right, bud? Scary face. Okay. Alright, almost one shot. There we go. Everyone's proven their place on the team. I'm honestly a little surprised at how few deaths we've had thus far. Okay, now there's Mom. What did you buy with my money? The world may never know. Probably more berries. Everybody is hurt in various ways. So we're gonna try and avoid what we can and just get up to the Pokemon Center. I don't really have a lot of hope that we'll avoid every single trainer. But it would be nice, especially since I don't really want to get my encounter right now either. Guess we'll just heal up Bob. There we go. Now everyone's laced in the green, worst case scenarios. Alright, bud, what you got? The best of my class. Hopefully it's a really bad class. Minky. Okay. I don't have any psychic moves, unfortunately. That was a crit. Ow. What are the odds it has pursuit? Not good enough. Okay. My asthma's hyping is already really coming in clutch. Even if the paralysis thing is not. I'll be so happy for the day we can just get full heals and be done with it. Peck, how much does that do? Not too much. We'll go ahead and feint attack, I think. I guess they agree that that was not too much. The only downside to Spirit Tomb is that it is slow. But I'd rather get something that is really good defensively right now. Since again, the normals are going to be all around good. I really want to switch out to Axolo, but I don't know if I trust it actually being able to take a hit. It's only got 39 HP, jeez. Yeah, I guess that would be worst case scenarios if I switched out to it, healed, water gunned it, it survived the sturdy, and then it flailed. But I think we'll take the risk. It's a pretty slim shot. I didn't really think I'd need potions after the second gym, but the current leveling being how it is, ow, it actually doesn't seem like that would have been a bad idea. Had to even finish it off? Jeez. Okay. You got this. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Minky. I'd love to switch out to Benny. An extra sensory it, but Benny would just catch a karate chop to the face. Because everybody is so against the egg. So we'll just switch out to the thing that it literally can't touch. And we can hope that Whitney is so encumbered. You know, I never really get to use Spirit Tomb. Never mind in, like, before the third gym. So it's definitely a little bit of an interesting... Oh, we're gonna get our tutorial now. Interesting thoughts. Oh. Grandpa! Good work, Grandpa. The Pokemon you raised for me has been as healthy as can be. You look fit, too. Hey, Frosty. Let me introduce you. This is Frosty. She's a trainer. She seems to be getting better at racing Pokemon. Well, not as good as you, Grandpa. Of course not. Follow me. If only we had a choice. Grandma, let me introduce my friend. This is Frosty. Aha, this is your girl. Friend. I see. What, Grandma? What are you talking about? She just happens to live nearby. Haha, I know. Since you took her here, Ethan, you must be sure about her talent. Right, Frosty? Come and see us anytime. Well, I better go now. See ya. Oh, I almost forgot. Shoves Meryl out of the way. Here, this is my number. You know you can talk to your Pokemon as they follow you. They do all sorts of cute stuff on the road and in towns. Taking notes every time they do something funny. Give me a call and I'll share some of them with you. Grandma, don't you say anything. We are both trainers and we are supposed to exchange numbers. That's all. Meryl's just there like, that's right. Don't mind me, ma'am. I'm going to use your PC as an impromptu healing station so I don't have to waste any potions. Don't mind me. I'm doing nothing suspicious at all. It's a good thing healthcare in this city is free, right? Okay, let's go and withdraw you. No. There we go. Nothing shady has happened. Nothing at all. I love how that used to be something that you could do very easily. But then, like, having access to the box anytime changed that. See, look, now we're fit as a fiddle. Let's go beat up all the trainers and get some training in. Do they still give us another... Oh, well, I guess I'll find out. I have an idea. I'll give you our numbers, and you can check on the Pokemon we raised for you. Register everybody in the Pokegear. Getting everybody's number. Call us from time to time when you give us your Pokemon to raise. I'll be happy to have a use for this Pokegear my grandchild gave me. Okay. Alright. Is this policeman gonna try and beat us up in the daytime? Okay, nope. They usually only fight at night. Okay, that person had very good visibility. Confident in my ability to raise Pokemon. Want to see? I guess. But the policemen are always just like, oh, shady trainer. You're outside at nighttime, therefore you are a criminal. Time to beat you up. Okay. Scout Anti-God. Oh, the layout's doing something really fun right now, huh? I think it'll catch up eventually. In the meantime, don't mind how I've managed to somehow duplicate the Spiritoons. I'm sure it's fine. Team of only souls. Okay, how much is... Oh! Anti-God is too strong. Oh no, now I'm duplicating the gods. Okay. I'm sure it's fine. No, I don't want you to call me. Sorry, not sorry. Okay, there is an item over there, but we were gonna save that for a second. So I want to come in here. Properly heal. Maybe that will stop the layout from doing whatever this layout is doing. And then we can go on another catching spree. Because I see another quiz guy up in the corner. Alright. Oh? They're giving us TMs. Bulk up, okay. Is this Calm Mind? Calm Mind could actually be really good for Spiritomb. I just need some actual moves to make it more useful. Because like a Calm Mind, Dark Pulse, Shadow Ball Spiritomb is kind of terrifying. Especially for just a playthrough. Would you like to take a quiz? Is it true that Giovanni owns a level 54 Nidoqueen in yellow? That sounds about right. I don't know about levels. That'd be pretty high for yellow. No. Okay. No. Can Pikachu learn Surf within Pokemon Yellow? I mean, they've got that on like the little intro for Yellow. And I think there was an event Pikachu, but I don't think it could actually learn it. Can Magmar learn Overheat in Fire Red or Leaf Green? Why are you asking me such specific questions? Maybe it's an egg move, but I'm gonna say no. Is it true that Nidorina and Nidoqueen cannot breed? Yes, it is. Alright. So now we are on for Gen 4 starters here. We've got Turtwig, Chimchar, and Piplup. So I have accidentally picked up Trico. We've got Quilava and Charmander otherwise. The general idea was that I was going to try and load up on all the fire starters because fire's generally a little bit harder to come by. But we really don't have that much grass either. It's just a Trico. So... Turtwig? Somehow I knew that you were gonna say Turtwig. I know Ghosty, and Turtwig is Ghosty's favorite Pokemon. Turtwig or Chimchar? That is the question. I can feel the animosity rising. Turtwig is so cute and great and powerful and cute. I mean, you may not be wrong. We were talking about this a little bit earlier, but Piplup in the anime, like, Piplup by itself is adorable. Piplup in the anime made me hate Piplup, though, because it's such an angry little penguin, and I hate it with all of my heart. And sure, it went through an arc over the course of the 200 episodes, but, like, Gen 4 was... Oh, well, I guess I can't take the Turtwig either. But Gen 4 is where I pretty much, like, stopped watching the show. Because, like, by then I was getting older anyway. But also just... I could not vibe with Piplup. I still watch, like, the movies and stuff. But man... I don't know what it was about the penguin that they did. Alrighty, we got the Turtwig. Just for you, Ghosty. What should we name the Turtwig? Let's see. I mean, I guess you could do something off of the landmass, too. Don't really have any go-to names for a Turtwig. Terror. Leafy? That's cute. I was gonna type out terrible if you didn't answer me quick enough, Ghosty. Just to mess with you. I genuinely don't hate Turtwig, guys. I promise. So weird fun fact about me. I was scared of monkeys. Oh, it's Jolly. Somewhat of a clown. I was scared of monkeys as a kid, so when Gen 4 came out, I specifically picked Chimchar to try and get over that fear. It kind of worked. There's still some, like, unreal valley when I look at monkeys, which isn't that strange. But, like, if I actually had a choice in the matter, I think I would have gone with Turtwig. But we didn't get the hidden ability. But he does have Curse and Withdraw. So I guess the stream's gonna get demonetized from the Turtwig if we use it. Okay. Let's go ahead and re-flip that around. There we go. We've actually got quite an arsenal forming here. Oh, the Spiritomb glitch is back. Who is it even replacing? Okay, it doesn't like Bob. That's what it keeps trying to overwrite. Our levels are so all over the place. Oh, there it goes. Okay. I didn't even mean to fix it, but I fixed it. There we go. Alright. Let's go ahead and see if I can get over here. And it looks like Mom got us more berries. I was really hoping that speed up was going to work better for Goldenrod in specific, because it is so big. As it is, you're forced to look on foot. I guess we're making poor little Togepi work its tiny little legs to keep up with us. And they sell evolution stones here. Is Starmie an evolution stone? I feel like it is. I never really used Starmie. Huh. Hang on. That's an evolution stone, right? Evolution. Yeah, water stone. Okay, so we could get a Starmie before the gym, which I think we're gonna kind of have to do, regardless of what Axolo knows, because it's a glass cannon. Starmie is a glass cannon, but Staryu is like asking to not dissolve when you go out in the rain and you're a piece of paper. What about Togepi? Because I know it's friendship and then stone. I just don't know which way. So Togetic with high friendship and Togekiss with a shiny stone. Okay. I think that solves all those questions. Okay, I'm a little nervous actually about the thought of evolving things with stones, just because, well, yes, it's permanent no matter how you evolve a Pokemon. There's just something about the evolution stones, since their movesets are such garbage after they evolve, that makes me more nervous. Okay, got the one. It's got Staryu's name all over it. I just don't know what your moveset is. So I really don't want it to have this for the rest of time. Oh, Pokemon community game is freaking out in chat. That's fine. That's Samaro's problem. Oh, full heal. Yes, please. They're expensive, so we're just gonna get that much for now. How many of those can I get? Hopefully that is enough. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit nervous about doing Whitney today, just because I wanted to do some grinding beforehand, and right now with the speed up function being how it's been, I don't know how much grinding we're gonna get done in a timely manner. But that's the goal, is Whitney. Okay, so that's probably all the vitamins. Nope, that's vitamins. The other must be like the X and Dye or whatever. Be nice if one of you guys gave me something, though. Yeah, Graveler is a problem I'm solving for later. Because I'd love to use Golem in this if I could. I really, truly would. Okay, Sundays is TN's here. Knocked out for Torkoal, interesting. Do not have Noctowl though. Oh, I guess we could have stayed up here too and gotten some vending machine drinks. What do you guys sell up here? Alright, I'll try the drawing once. But you never actually win. And Person Berry isn't too bad. It'd just be better if... Here, let's actually use this. It'd just be better if, like, there was a move like pedal dance that we had that we knew was going to confuse us, and we wanted to save for a big red button in the gym. Okay. I think we've gotten just about everything we can there. So instead we get to run around. Fortunately, the bike shop for you is closed down. Okay, well at least Togepi is sort of happy with us. That means we are one step closer to a Togetic. Okay, so this is now the Archeology Center. Definitely looks like bikes to me, though. Ooh. The best gift archaeology has to offer is a root fossil, a claw fossil, and God, the helix fossil, and the dome fossil, and the armor fossil, and the skull fossil. Is that everything? Okay. Try talking to the man at the counter if you want to revive them. Frosty, it's good to see you again. This is an in-progress base that is built for archaeologists, so it's a good place for me to stay around. You know, if you find or get given, that was weirdly dictated, any ancient-looking items, you should bring them to me. I might be able to help decipher their meaning. Okay. So here's the thing. I feel kind of scummy if we revive every single fossil here. That feels kind of cheaty, not gonna lie, for a Nuzlocke where there's meant to be some kinds of restrictions on the Pokemon that you use. So to compensate for that, I would like to only revive one of these fossils. And whatever comes out of it is whatever comes out of it. So it could be something good and it could be something bad, but no matter what, that's what we are getting. So we can either do... Oh, there's a toxicity in chat. So we can either do the roots, which should be the lily, which is a grass rock type. The claw, which should be anorith, which is, I think, a rock water, rock bug type. Then we've got helix, which is obviously going to be ammonite, which is a rock water. Dome, which is kabutops, rock water. Armor, which is Shieldon, rock steel. And then skull for Cranidos, which I think is just rock. I think the Pokemon community game is doing something weird, Niffler. Sorry about that. You should roll a die and make it random. Well, I was going to ask chat to see if anybody has any strong preferences there. But otherwise, we can roll a die. So it'd just be root being 1 and skull being 6. So... for my own preferences, this is gonna sound kind of like random, but I honestly really like Dome. There's just something about Kabutops that I've always loved. Oh, there it goes. So, if no one has any strong feelings, I will go ahead and we will randomize. Let me pull up a random number generator. 1 to 6. Gonna hit that a couple times. And the answer is 4. What is 4? 1, 2, 3. Oh. Okay, well, I guess the gods are hearing me today because that is Dome. So let's go ahead and we will revive our Kabuto. Yes, I will help you with your revival of fossils. It was the Dome. Yes. Alright. Give them some time and come back later. Has it been long enough yet? Would you like me to help you? Yes. Oh. Well, I guess that's a good reason to leave and come back later. But yeah, I think it's very strange how I ask for a Heracross, and the game delivers Heracross, and I'm asking for Kabuto, and a dice deliver Kabuto. I'm waiting for the shoe to fall. So I think because I'm asking and the universe is offering, I don't have good feelings about Whitney as a result. I've actually never had issue with Whitney before, but there's a first time for everything, and a Drayano hack is definitely a good time for a first time. Yes, please give me this Kabuto. Please. What's a good name for a Kabuto? Let's see. So it's a horseshoe crab. Horseshoes are supposed to be lucky. We need all the luck we can get. I'm naming my crab Lucky. I just think it's such like a dog name. Okay. So Lucky is bold, which lowers attack, ups defense, and it's got battle armor, so it's protected against crits, which actually is not bad. The main downside to that being, it's a physical attacker. Why is this not going? So it's not gonna hit things as hard as we would like, but it seems like it'd be as much of a tank as a Kabutops and Kabuto can be. Oh, I just saw its little 5th gen sprite there. I really, really love that sprite because it looks like such a creepy ceiling crawly. Okay. I guess I don't really need to heal, I just feel like I need to, because we touch so many things. We'll go ahead and put him in the PC, though. My mouse is really not wanting to agree. Having to focus a lot harder than I should to pick up Pokemon without accidentally releasing somebody. Which, if you want me to intentionally release somebody, you're not following the channel, you can give me a follow and I will release a Pokemon that's not been slated for permanent pardon. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Okay. So that's the archaeology site, newly added. Oh, is the Eevee still here? Should I just kept Geodude in the PC? Okay. I think build does give us an Eevee, at least in the base game. I would be very surprised if they gave us another one in this one, seeing as Cynthia gives us one like right off the cusp. Oh man, it's a party in here. They've got all the dancing Pokemon in the back. We're not going to be doing Voltorb Flip. Right now. At least. We get so many, like, gift Pokemon, it'd feel a little bit bad to do so. But I am just curious what we could get here. Ooh, we can get technical machines. that flamethrower Ice Beam Thunderbolt is looking really nice right now, not gonna lie. Okay, they've got some good TMs and items, but I am not playing Voltorb Flip right now. That's one of those games you sit down, and if you want to make any real progress, you do it for like 5 hours, and I don't want to do that for 5 hours. Oh yes, how silly to be dressed up like an obvious criminal in daylight. Imagine if life was that easy. You could just like go around with a ski mask on. You'll just be like, oh, I'm sure they're not up to anything there. Okay. Oh, specific items. Okay, so I'm gonna assume that that's like Farfetch'd in the leak. I don't know of any other ones off the top of my head, but that is very good to know. Oh, here she is. Hi, my name is Whitney. I heard about the quiz to win a radio card, so I came here to get one. But this quiz is so hard. Isn't that something really simple? We'll do that on the way out. Just want to talk to some people. Oh, I forgot about that mechanic. If we play the lullabies, we may not need as many repels. I really wish I had speed up. But yeah, that's one of the mechanics I really liked about some of the older Pokemon games. I think that's something that really did kind of die with Gen 5 and beyond. Definitely in Gen 6. Gen 5 has a lot of its own secrets, but just like the mechanics that they explain if you actually talk to people, but they don't go into a lot of detail about. Okay, let's go. Backgrounds. So that should just be the GTS, nothing really exciting there. Oh, I forgot to actually do the thing. So there's a name raider. So if we ever need to rename a Pokemon, we can. Nothing in here. Okay. I'm actually a little surprised. Sure, that's somebody's house later on down the line. It's too dangerous to give you a watering can. I understand totally that there's some logic in that with this game, but just like out of context, such a funny thought. Okay, so let's go ahead and show Whitney up in this quiz, and then we'll go back down a route, get our encounter, and beat up any miscellaneous trainers. Go up a route, do some training, get our encounter up there. I guess see where that leaves us. Yes, yes. Yes. Nidorina can only be female. Yes. Kurt, the Pokeball creator, uses apricots as ingredients. I always got this wrong. It's apricorns, right? Yeah. They try and go for the play on that. It's impossible to use a TM on Magikarp. Normally that's true, but I don't know how Drayano has changed things. But they didn't change that. Is he on with Mary? It's like either Mary or Maria. They're really gonna get me on the basic nomenclature. Okay. I'm really missing the speed up now. Yes. Yes, I can. Yes. No. Yes. No. Well, we got it. It's a radio card. I love how half of the questions are things that you're not even really supposed to know until you get this card anyway. Wow, you did it. I thought the answer to the third question was surely apricots. Oops, it's time to go back to the gym. Okay, bye, Whitney. Alright. First order of business done. Second order of business. Let's go see what's down here. Ralph, not now. I know you're lonely. I get it, bud. Please don't talk to me, though. Alright, well, Benny at least seems to be feeling good. Let's see what we get on this route. Oh. Aerial Ace. I will not say no to Aerial Ace. Okay. What's it gonna be? Oh, Electric. For as long as we have Anti-God, I'm not going to really be using Electric. Oh, it's level 18. Jeez. But still, never hurts to have a backup for anything. So if anybody's got any ideas for Electric, let me know. In the meantime, I'm going to try not to smash it. I usually don't ask for names until after I've got it because I always jinx it. But it doesn't hurt to get juices flowing. Until I thought it was going to be one shot for a second there. Okay, Electric. You want to be my friend? Nice. She does. If no one has any ideas, I think I've got a couple of my own. Electric Zato's added to the Pokedex. It stores electricity in its fur. It gives off sparks from all over its body in seasons when the air is dry. Yes. So I think I'm going to name her Bolt, after the little dog with the lightning bolt. And electricity things. But I think it's a fitting name, even though it's a bit more masculine. I think it'll suit her just fine. And off she goes into the PC. Are there any other trainers or items we can access down here? There is one trainer. I really want to try and level up Staryu if I can. I could have had a Drowsy. Hypno's not a bad Pokemon. Drowsy, especially with that sprite, is looking a little... sus. Ha ha ha. I'm not gonna say no to any wild Pokemon right now. It looks like there's a Skitty in chat, speaking thereof. Just because we really need some extra help for Benny and Axolo. They are lagging, they have been lagging, and they cannot seem to catch up. They've just been too reliable. Okay. I don't really want too much dead weight going into a gym either. I was gonna try and meet you like halfway there, so I didn't have to walk halfway across the world, but that works too. Hop it. Guess it's a good thing I did not start off with Staryu like I was going to. And of course it puts me to sleep right away. I'm gonna see if we wake up, because I really want Benny to get this all to herself. Oh, nice. She's really trying. Also, hydration break for anybody else that's been here. Don't forget to drink some water. Especially while we watch two little beans trying their best and not doing very good. Yeah, I really need to get Benny some extra moves, some other help. Okay, not too bad with the confusion. If only she was a little bit faster, then we could do confusion flinch hacks. But to be totally honest, I don't really trust Benny to not get drop kicked into next oblivion by literally anything that moves. Whitney's probably gonna have a Lopunny, isn't she? The wild Baneri kind of. Oh. Okay, I need to be very careful with what I touch and how I touch it, because actually, while I'm thinking about it, it's been a second. We've done a lot. I had to completely, like, re-upload the save file into a new version of Desmume in order to get everything to work how it should have been. And Desmume, at least this version of it, is feeling a little finicky, so I'm trying very hard just not to goad her right now. That's honestly my only goal. It's not cause a fatal crash halfway into the stream. Ivysaur. Yeah, we'll just let Bob get this experience. Flame Wheel. Don't poison me. That would be very annoying, please. If this poisons me. Oh, no. Okay. Minor heart attack aside. Do I trust that we actually outspeed and aren't speed tied? Please stop. We probably do just actually outspeed, but I'm just gonna not mess with that. Oh, of course it is. I've done very well in trying to keep Bob alive so far. I really don't want some random Ivysaur we didn't even have to fight to end my streak. Actually, a sneak attack should just be... Shadow Sneak should be fine. If and when we wake up. Please. I know we've got Awakenings, but I really don't want to waste money. It's very hard to find in this game. Or I guess just very easy to spend. Thank you. Okay. Oh, we're not even done. We still got a skip loom. Okay. We'll let Auntie God handle it. I think it's part flying type. Please stop. This is so annoying. Desmume is kind of glitching out even when I just press A, so I don't want to even think about touching a speed up button right now. Spark, there we go. Murder. Not enough murder. Okay, well, I'll take poison over sleep at this point. We'll just go back to the Pokemon Center since our butts have been appropriately handed to us by a bunch of grass types. Okay. Got a level there at least. I wonder if the status condition will show on the layout. No. Actually, if you give me things, sure. On second thought. But this is also why it's been so hard to train Staryu. It's just like everything is strong against it. Okay. Before I do much else, I just want to make sure there's no reason to come back down here. I don't think there is. That policeman's gonna, like, ambush me some night and give me a heart attack, but I can't really make them fight me now, so I just won't. We got what we came here for. I didn't want to talk to you. We'll head up north if we can, because we should be able to go all the way to the tree. Really. And we'll try out our luck up there. I want to give Axolo as many levels as I can before I actually try and evolve it, so we can hopefully get a better move or two. The ultimate goal would be to give it like the Thunderbolt and like Water Pulse and things. Which... we do have the Water Pulse, so we could give that to Staryu. And outside of maybe Shockwave, I don't know if there's much else that I could really use for offensive moves. And in Nuzlocke, I just really hate putting my eggs in one particular basket. Especially if I don't even know if I'd want to use Starmie forever under the best of circumstances. Is this where we get Kenya? Okay, I guess I really should just left Geodude behind for a little bit. No. Alright, chat, do we steal Kenya from its loving owner forever? Give it a letter that I can never receive? If it's a Spearow... oh, I don't want to actually talk to you. I just want to put something in the PC. Trying to think. It's either going to be a Spearow or a Shuckle, probably, just because by default it's a Spearow. And I don't think Dray would make it something really powerful. Like, here, have my Suicune that you can deliver my mail with. But I could see him giving it, like, a bit of a weirder Pokemon, like a Shuckle. They couldn't normally find. Let's see. Yeah, sure. Oh, no, it still is just a Spearow. Oh, it's not Kenya. It's Ducks. I wonder if it's actually got... okay. Nope. No Easter eggs in the mail. Just talk about wanting to avoid a Zubat. Which, same. I wonder how many people actually ever use mail. Just because I don't ever really see anybody even wanting to use mail. Oh, I'm still so sad about this. Oh man, I forgot. Alright, well... it has mail, I know. Who cares? Okay, whatever. This is why no one uses mail. Can't put it in the PC. That's so annoying. Okay. Let's go ahead and actually put you in the box now. I guess we'll leave you down there. I'm not gonna keep the Spearow. Especially since I don't know who I'd give the Spearow to. Not the death box. I know. I know. I just saw the Espeon in there and got very sad. I really, really wish I could have kept the Espeon. I used mail once when I played through Diamond. More double battles. I think I'm gonna take them on one-on-one because I really need to focus on switch training and I can't do that in a double battle. That guy looks like he has electric. When you use a male playing through Diamond, did you like actually give it to your Pokemon and trade them, or did you just kind of put it on them and see what happens? Because I kind of did that, but I didn't really... Oh, and she's got grass types. I didn't really, like, go out of my way for male either, I guess, is the best way I could describe it. Now, Seals, on the other hand, in Gen 4, I did everything for. Okay, Bullet Seed. It's gonna hit 5 times and crit on the 5th, right? Oh, not quite. Flame Wheel. I guess I did mess around with mail a little bit when I was young, because I was a conspiracy theorist when I was a child, I guess, because I also thought if you put in the correct combination of, like, sequences and attach it to the right Pokemon, it unlocks something. If I had access to the internet when I was a kid, I would have been all over, like, the Mew is under the truck, and if you spin around 3 times, you'll get, I don't know, an Arceus. I gave a Pokemon some mail and then traded it. Oh, nice. Look at you, actually using a feature as intended. Do you know the person ever actually read it? When I was a kid, I was lonely and I just didn't have anybody to play Pokemon with. So that was also part of my problem. I beat up my brother one too many times with Lanoon and he rage quit the game forever. That Lanoon was so broken though. His Pokemon were like 20 levels higher than mine, and mine flinched his Wailord into death over the course of like the full 15 turns. No idea, I think it was through GTS. Oh, that's fair. It looks like there's Musharna in chat. Psybeam, okay. Don't forget Harden. Yeah, GTS and that was also a feature I just never trusted as a kid for some reason. So I just never used it. Okay, I guess Mom bought something else with our money. I am gonna go back and heal up. All these grass and electric types are gonna inflict so many status problems. And those status problems are gonna be so annoying to deal with. I'll go ahead and heal up here. But at least we got another move for Staryu before we evolve it. To be totally honest, I don't really see any reason to delay Staryu evolving too much anyway, even under the best of circumstances. Just because I don't think Staryu gets great moves by level up no matter what, so we may as well get the stat increase that comes with Starmie sooner than later. The GTS was so fun, I'd send out random Pokemon I hatched. Yeah, I only really started using those features in like XY, and like I would start wonder trading a little bit, especially since I was starting to get really into like competitive and breeding and stuff. I'd send out like actual viable things, and then people would just send me back like, what was their level 1 rodent? Route 1 rodent. Oh my gosh, I keep wanting to say Patrat, but it wasn't Patrat. Whatever Gen 6's Route 1 Pokemon were, I think it was just like the little Diggersby baby. Those ones. Yeah, I would just keep getting those things back in return, and yeah, I mean, I would still send things out, but it was pretty much just hack things back and Route 1 things back, so it started to lose its luster after a little bit there. Kudos to the people that could still keep doing it, though. I still tried. I was like the Pokemon Sanctuary. Pokemon would get their final home with me. at the end of the day. Why is everything putting me to sleep today? The day I don't have speed up or want to waste money on awakenings forever. You can't hurt me. Accept your fate, please. Please, wake up. You know what, as long as the Pokemon get out of their system now, before the gym, it's fine. Please. Really hate hacks. Unless I'm using it. That's a caveat when it comes to luck-based things, right? Oh no, 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 no. Okay, okay. Okay, we outspeed it. I just got PTSD when I saw that uproar. I was playing a different Nuzlocke just for my own entertainment. And every single time uproar was used, like not even an exaggeration, something would get one shot. Every single time. So I just see that and I like brace for the worst. I think looking at our attacks and special defenses here, this is probably our best neutral bet. But if it starts playing around with hypnosises, then it's gonna get really annoying. Okay, that did more than I would like, to be totally honest. I can't even priority it. Okay, thank you for missing that one. Noctowl is one of the Pokemon that I think they really missed an opportunity with. Because it's got such a cool design. And there's so much you can do with an owl Pokemon. And, like, they just never gave it any alternate forms, no megas, no nothing. And honestly, I really like Noctowl. I think there's a lot that you can do with it. I've seen some really cool designs for like a snowy owl version of Noctowl. And in my humble opinion, they really should have done something like that. At least for like a Sui. I'll just heal with this. I don't really want to go all the way back. And I hope we're not relying solely on Spiritomb, so I think Spiritomb being a little hurt is fine. Okay, campers usually have poison types. So hopefully, sorry, you can get some time to shine. I'm gonna show my girlfriend some hot stuff. Okay, bud, whatever you say. Oh, well, this works just as well. Go and water gun it. After some further reflection, I do think I will teach Axolo the water pulse if we don't learn anything better at level 20. Oh god. That was a noise I heard that luckily no one else had to endure. Just because I feel like level 20 is kind of a big, you know, level goal where we can probably get something. We're not messing around with a Flaffy. I think we don't need to go straight out to our ground type. Anti-God. Meet a sheep. There's probably some message in this here. Besides me getting paralyzed. Oh, well. You can't paralyze me. I already paralyzed myself. I hate hacks so much. Okay, now I will be going back to the Pokemon Center. Well, our actual HP is fine. I just really don't want to have to trust Hacks. Let's let Benny, Bob, and Dane carry us for at least the next trainer. And then we'll go back and heal. At least there's a lot of trainers to try and train up on. Oh god. This keeps like stuttering and it keeps giving me a heart attack. Speaking of, I'm just gonna go ahead and save, because I always only remember to do it in battle for some reason. Oh, that actually was not too bad. Battle of the Babies, that's literally what this is. Please, Benny, be smart. You're a smart baby. Benny's a dumb baby. Come on, Benny, be a... Oh, that could be scary. If you don't hit this now, I'm switching out because I'm not messing around with... Okay, I'm not messing around with special attack increase, even on a Pichu. That's when it, like, pulls out, you know, nasty plot thunder or something. Since we are confused, I am just going to go ahead and magnitude this Pikachu into oblivion with Dane, who really has not gotten much screen time this episode. For this stream. Double team? Okay, let's see if you can evade the ground itself shaking. No, but that was weak sauce. Come on, Dane. You can do better than that. There we go. I also really do like Pikachu's sprite in this game. It kind of encompasses, like, peak Pikachu energy for me, which is gonna sound weird to say, but this is my logic. Pikachu, when it started out, was this fat little jelly bean, and it was adorable, and I loved it. But then, like, over time, you know, Pikachu's weight loss journey, and it, like, gets thinner and thinner, and its head gets bigger and bigger. Now it's basically, like, a default person in, like, some app or something. It's just, like, a round head and then, like, a stick-straight body underneath that's not even proportionate. And I really honestly hate that aesthetic for Pikachu. I really like this era Pikachu where it's, like, actually proportionate and not just a fat little nugget, even though I adore the fat little nugget. I think the, like, proportionate Pikachu, the athletic Pikachu, is, like, peak Pikachu energy. Said Pikachu so much it doesn't even sound like a word anymore now. Okay, what have you got in store for me? Been getting data off my radio, I think I'm good. Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna like this. Because this thing probably has Arena Trap. Gross. Okay. Let's see how much that does, I guess. More than I'd like. Oh, and I miss. Okay. Well, at least it doesn't have Arena Trap. Yeah, that sounds about right. It's probably gonna outspeed me no matter what I do here anyway. So we're just gonna water gun. And hopefully this just straight up one-shots it. Ow! Zola, why do you have to be such a glass cannon? Oh, that didn't even finish it. Okay. Why do I have to have such squishy beans I need to train up when I don't have speed up? Well, at least there's one good thing in being guaranteed to be slower. And that's we can predict when we need to use priority and when to not. That's really annoying, though. I shouldn't, like, be needing to lean so heavily on a Pokemon I just got this episode, but here we are. A Linoon. Linoon can actually be kind of scary, especially if it's got, like, a belly drum nonsense thing going on. They hit so hard, so I think I'll just stay out here. I mean, I just recently did share the story of my menace of a Linoon that loved me to death in Gen 3. If you weren't around to hear that before, basically, when I was really, really little, I would only ever play with the first 6 Pokemon that I caught. So, being the collector that I was, I would always catch every single Pokemon I came across. So the first 6 Pokemon that I caught would invariably be all of the Route 1 and Route 2 things. In Emerald, that's what I was playing in, that meant Zigzagoon and then Linoon. And this is when my brother also still played. So, like, we'd get to the end, we'd beat Elite Four and Champion and whatnot, and then we'd fight each other with the Pokemon that we beat the Elite Four with. Seems like a pretty even barrier there. Well, I never leveled up my Pokemon to the same extent that my brother did. So he would, like, go into this fight against me with, like, level 60s. And I'd be rocking out with level 40s, usually. Which, at least in Emerald, apparently, you can get away with. Well, he would always boast about how he's so much better at Pokemon than me because his Pokemon were so much better trained. And, like, the last battle I fought with him, I remember this so vividly. He probably doesn't even know what I'm talking about, though, if he were to watch this back. I know you're using my money, mother. But, like, the last battle we ever fought, it was, like, my level 42 Linoon against this, like, level 57 Wailord or something. And he was making fun of my Route 1 Rodent and how, like, bad of a trainer I was, how bad a Pokemon I was because I was still using the Route 1 Rodent on my team at the Elite Four. And he'd, like, completely wiped the floor with everything else. Well, my Linoon took it upon herself that day to hacks the crap out of my brother. I use Headbutt, like, every single turn, and if Headbutt has, like, 20 PP, I think I got, like, 15 flinches that day of just whittling down this huge Wailord that would have two-shot my Linoon, granted. Under correct circumstances, it should have two-shot literally anything I did. And instead, my brother had to watch in pain and agony as his Wailord was 20 hit by my Linoon and flinched every single time and had to deal with getting shown up by that Route 1 Rodent that he was just making fun of. I've always had a soft space in my heart for Linoon after that. Ghosty says good. Oh no, not Sonic Boom, please no. But that is the story of Linoon. And that cemented in my young brain the power of friendship. Because that Linoon popped off. Okay, thank you for not messing around too much with the Sonic Boom, Dane. I was a little bit more concerned about the explosion, but with Sonic Boom on the table, I'm definitely not going to be sending out my things that will definitely get two-shot by that. Yeah, I can light screen all you want, buddy. That's not going to save you from the floor literally getting ripped up underneath you. That's amazing. I'm glad other people can appreciate that story. That was the last time my brother ever fought against me. Like I said, he probably does not even remember that, because I was like... I don't know, when was Emerald new? I'm dating myself so much with that, but whenever Emerald was new, basically. That's when we were duking it out. After that point, I guess, too, it was like hitting the point in elementary school, at least at my school, when Pokemon was not cool. Especially if you were a girl. That's a boy activity. Thane is just murdering these Voltorb. Okay, you can do that. Have fun with that. You're not gonna get anywhere. I think you made Dane mad. But yes. I think that Lanoon's name too is Zigzag now that I think about it. Zigzag will always have a place in my heart. I want to chat about nothing. That's why I'm not giving you my phone number, my friend. Okay, this should be a fire breather up here. So go ahead and we shall allow Zolo, hopefully, to do their thing. This has been very slow, but hopefully steady progress here. Oh wait, that's not a fire type. Okay. I honestly don't trust Axolo against Sasunki, so let's show the fire breather what real fire actually looks like, I guess. That feels cheap, but I'll accept it. Seeing as I'll have the same exact tactics later. Okay, I don't like what you're doing now, actually. Everyone's gonna get experience, I guess. I just know how my luck goes. It giveth and it taketh away. One smoke screen and it's gonna take me like 5 attacks just to hit something that has 100% accuracy. Faint. Eh. Alright, there's one. Oh, okay. 2 is not bad, but is it gonna be enough? No, it's not. Is that all this Sunky had? Alright, there's another one. There's number 2. Alright, I'm gonna use another smoke screen. I'm gonna use half my spark string to hit it now. Oh, there's 3. Okay, it did have Fury Swipes. Did have a little bit of room to be concerned. Please hit this, thank you. Again, Axe is only good if you're using it. Is that gonna be enough to get us to 22? No. Fortunately not. Okay, Axolo. I trust you can do the actual fire thing, no matter what its level is. You're still our best bet. We're not psychic type yet. Been very careful about that. It still did way too much damage though. Oh no, okay. It's probably mostly got physical moves, but just in case. This is why I like having tanky things like miasma on us. Honestly, just the fact that it doesn't have any weaknesses at all makes Spiritomb a really good addition. Let's go ahead and Feint Attack. Looks like we'll just be punching each other for a little bit. Difference for me is that it's stab. And I've got chip damage going against me. Let's see if Shadow Sneak is enough. I hope it will be. So I'd like to just be done with this battle. That's fine. Guess we'll go back and heal after this too. Has anybody actually seen... No. Don't bother me. Has anybody ever actually seen fire breathers in real life? That's one of those things on my bucket list I'd never really, you know, consciously think about. Because I've never seen one before. But I think it could be very interesting to actually engage in that sort of show. You know, as long as it doesn't go Lilo and Stitch and catch the stage on fire or anything. Okay. Like from a circus? Like from anything, really. It could be like a traditional fire breathing show, like circus, Ren Fair, I don't know, where people fire breathe. Oh yeah, that's cool. Where have you seen the fire breather at? Or has it been multiple places? If you say like barbecue, I have a few times circuses in backyards. We've not really had too many circuses. Okay, it's not too late that the police officers are jumping us yet, so I guess... actually, I don't trust Anti-God to not murder anything, I find. Just random people at a party for the backyard. I mean... I can't say... This is our encounter, by the way. I can't... Ooh, Nidoran. I actually don't mind that. I can't really say anything because some of my, like, actual cool experiences are in the weirdest of places. I know, Pokemon Community Game. Can you please stop? Like, probably my weirdest thing ever, or at least, like, conscious thing ever, is that my family was visiting Georgia, and we were just grabbing groceries, because we were staying in a more residential area, and we were actually having to worry about that sort of thing. And as we were coming out of the parking lot, there was just a man that had set up in that interim, and he was just, like, offering ostrich rides around the outskirts of the parking lot for, like, $5. I was really young at the time, so naturally my mom was like, yes, put my child on your bird of terror and parade her about the parking lot. So I've ridden an ostrich before in a random venue. I can't even call it a venue. Alright, but Nidoran, it raises its big ears to check its surroundings. It will strike first if it senses any danger. If anybody has any names... Now is the time. But let's see, this is Nidoran male. So it's going to evolve into a Nidoking, which is kind of Rhino-y. Kind of not. Don't really know what I would call a Nidorino or Nidoran like that. But the general gist and vibe that it gives me is kind of kaiju. Where's the J? Oh, literally right there. And I'm stupid. There we go. I know you bought things with my money again, Mother. Speaking of random mother things. But we now have a Nidoran. And I'm really ashamed of how much damage that Nidoran did to our Staryu. Let's go ahead and beat up this bug catcher, I'm gonna assume. Yep, bugs. I would really, really like to try and train up some other things, but this is just too good of an opportunity to pass up on for Bob. Get it, Bob. Unleash. This is gonna be no contest if there's any justice in the world. Oh man. 1 point away. This is why we keep quick attack though. There we go. Okay. I do in fact battle that way, whatever that means. No. Why is every single person on this route wanted to be my call buddy? I don't care for it. I thought there was a tree there, but it must have gotten removed from the hack. We are gonna go through here and fight whatever we come across, though. No, well, that's giving me bad flashbacks. We're going to hope that the game A does not crash, and B, we get some good levels here. I really just want everyone to be level 20, even if I don't use them in the gym. For everybody else to be, like, comparatively high level, too. I'm honestly wondering about the merit of giving them back the experience shares at this point. Just because it's been such a grind. The anti-god is now level 22. I think that updated on the way out before it did in the game, so that's always fun. Nope. Let's see here. They don't need that much experience. Just hope that there's actually something that an extrasensory can handle, like an Nidoran again. Oh man, imagine we got a Pidgeotto. Oh, and look, there's a moonstone for our Nidoran. That's conveniently placed. I'm gonna... Oh, there we go. Hopefully that's something our Togepi can handle. All on her lonesome. Looks like there's a Piloswine in chat. If anybody is interested in catching a Piloswine. But I really don't want to go up too far north yet. Just because I don't really foresee any major changes to the team itself. Just trying to level things up now. Okay. Does Department Store sell TMs? It's got to, right? We just beat up a bunch of trainers. So I guess it's also worth double checking the department store, and I'm glad we didn't get this. Unless it's got imposter, and then I'd be sad. It doesn't. I'm not sad. Okay. But I guess it'd be worth also checking out there for Axolo and Benny, too. Oh, why did that do nothing? Okay, well, I'm not really interested in a Pound Fest, so... let's just try and get this over with. I'm gonna find out how annoying my own moveset is with the Togepi, aren't I? What goes around comes around, I guess. Luckily, not too much, though. But yeah, what I'm really hoping is that Benny evolves here. That she likes us enough to evolve here. No. Okay. Well, we'll just let her stew on that a little bit longer then. And hopefully Axolo gets another good move or two here. Alrighty, it's another Ditto. Oh, this could be kind of annoying to fight. Well, I've got Anti-God, so it shouldn't be too bad. I was anticipating Ditto being faster, though. Yeah, that's fun. Let's just make this go a little bit quicker. We know that our Staryu cannot take any hits, so one spark should do it. Honestly, this would be kind of a good test from the other side to see how well Axolo can handle some outside pressures, but my honest guess is if a Karate Chop does half, this is not going to go well for it. Yeah, that went about as expected there. But we should only need one more battle if that didn't get us a 20. We're getting some good items down here, hopefully. Please be a good TM. Well, it was a TM. I don't know if that's a good TM. We got Spiritomb, I guess, but I'd really like Dark Pulse or Shadow Ball. I know that's not a big ask or anything. Okay, another Nidoran. I think one Psybeam. I'd hope, anyway. Nope. Not quite, but Poison Sting isn't too bad either. Didn't even get poisoned. I was waiting for it. Okay. As long as we get to level 20, I'll be at least content with our levels to try out the gym. You know, dip our little pinky toe in and see. Naturally, we did not get anything from either of the weaker members of the squad. But to be totally honest, if I'm using either of them in this battle, that means we are in some dire circumstances, no matter how you cut it. So, with all of our encounters I could possibly get out of the way, I'm gonna just take a quick look-see to see where the TMs may be in the department store while this takes its time. Alright, let's take a look. So, it looks like that's on the 5th floor. Looks like we could get Blizzard. Ooh, Focus Blast. If we really want to feel a little risky there. Don't know how much help any of that's gonna be anyway, to be totally honest. Because pretty much all of these moves, outside of Protect, are going to be like the big, like, what I call, like, trigger moves. So those are moves that are really, really powerful but have really bad accuracy. So that's your Thunder, your Fire Blast, your Blizzards, things like that. And, well, my luck with hitting things is usually not so great, so I don't like to rely on those. But I think we are going to go ahead and do this. I'm actually kind of excited. I never get to see Starmie in game. It's such a pretty Pokemon, really. We've got a Starmie. Okay. Is there anything else in here that could be helpful for us? If we had a grass type, that Miracle Seed would be good, but as is. Look at Axolo. Looking around restlessly for something. Okay. Well, let's go dip our barest of pinky toes into this gym and test out their levels. To be totally honest, I think we are going to be relying pretty strictly on these three here. Miasma, Anti-God, and Dane to carry the day. Especially Dane, since they have Rock Smash. But we'll Oh, let's also give Axolo at least Water Pulse, I guess. I don't know if we're gonna be using Surmy at the end of the day, but I don't want to set us up totally for failure either. Spiritomb can learn Water Pulse? I don't know why, but that does not sound right to me. Let's actually give Axolo a decent move, hopefully. We've at least got Sab on both fronts, as is. And yes, I guess I could have looked up Staryu's level up set, but I'm trying to keep it a bit more natural. Don't want to game things too much, and for all I know, Drayano's changed it completely anyway. So, barring all of that, let's go see what our Starmie can do. Hey, bud. Well, unfortunately, our fighting type Pokemon is only level 4. Ooh, I definitely do think we have adequately gone up on our stats with Starmie, at least. Got a little bit more confidence that they can take at least one hit. What you got for me, lady? Oh, you're cute, but I won't hold back. Not asking you to. Okay, maybe a little bit. Alright, the trainer's level 20. Which honestly means that the Miltank is probably, what, like 26 or 28? That's a little scary. Oh wow, that is night and day difference. It's just with that in mind, I don't know how I feel about our current level sets. I kind of feel like I should be focusing on Miasma and Dane, since I think they're going to be dealing with the majority of everything, being our tanks, honestly. And again, Miasma's resistances alone makes it really invaluable as a member. Can you stop freaking out, please, game? But I don't want somebody to be so far underleveled that they're basically helpless either, which is sadly the boat I feel like both Axolo and Benny are currently in. But I think the Starmie now was a good choice. Yeah. That would have done like 75% of health as a Staryu. This feels so much better. I'm gonna switch on that one though. Miasma's just gonna be the go-to, I think. Because I really want her to be up there with Dane. Yeah, I figured you would. But we don't flinch. Well, you can really see all the way down Loudred's goal in this game, can you? Never knew I needed to see a Pokemon's uvula before now. I hate that. Okay. Alright. Not too shabby, honestly. So the trainers are all probably going to be like level 20 to 23. If I were a betting person, though I am not that. So... Yeah, I feel like Whitney's ace, which is probably her Miltank, since I don't think any aces got changed. It's probably gonna be like level 26. So we are definitely going into this a bit more underleveled, but with the game acting the way that it is, speaking of, I'm gonna go ahead and save. The game acting up as it is, I just don't want to spend a lot of time training either. Okay, what's so important that Mom called me 5 times? I'll take it. I'm actually not mad. Alright, speaking of, though, I should probably stock up on a couple of healing things. Ooh, and you know, do you think we picked up a revive that we can get rid of since we're not using that anyway? That's not too bad. Okay. Before I buy only super potions, let's see. We've got a couple of Pokemon that are above 50, but not so significantly that I think we're in, you know, hyper max potion territory yet. And to be totally honest, I think we're just gonna need as many super potions as we can get our grubby little mitts on for right now, so I'm just gonna spend all of our hard-earned money on that. 20 potions will hopefully be more than enough. But to be honest, I'm really concerned about some like stall tactics we could see with normal types. We've got a couple defensive Pokemon though, so keeping my fingers crossed we won't even need half of that. I just don't know how that'll be long term. Okay, who am I fighting down here? I'm actually just gonna go ahead. Switch these guys around now. I'll check berries when we get a little bit closer to Whitney herself. Just because normal types do have a pretty good chance of carrying some random move types you wouldn't expect. Just, if we've got any good resistance berries for anybody, then I think we'll go ahead and actually give that to them. But if not, then yeah, that sounds about right. But if we don't, then we'll just leave everybody as is. Just not enough good items to go around quite yet. Looks like there's a Hypno in chat. If anybody wants to get carried away by a Hypno, they sure can. Okay. Munchlax. I don't want to just rely on Dane, but I want to see how Dane does against the Munchlax. I really don't think Whitney's going to pull out a Snorlax, but I am a little bit concerned about a possible Munchlax. Though if they're pulling them out here, I don't know. Okay, well, good to know. But they're pulling them out here, then I'm not so sure if Whitney would actually have one. Okay. Let's mess around with this color change. That could hurt. Not enough, though. Let's see if we can get Dane up to level 25. Then our aces will be on par, I guess. Please. And you're not gonna win this fight. Just stop hitting me, please. Okay, goodbye. Alright, Dana's now at 25. And honestly, should be getting pretty close to Graveler. Is Rock Blast better than Rock Throw? 50-90, 25-90. I think technically Rock Blast is, but just for PP reasons alone, I think I'm gonna keep Rock Throw for now. That's probably gonna be a little bit of controversial thought, but that's where we're at. Oh, and we are getting a Graveler before this gym. I really need to look into how to get Golem, because technically if we wanted to, if we had all the right things, we could get Golem right now that Dane's a Graveler. I don't think I would immediately default to that by any means, but I've always only ever used Graveler because I had nobody to trade Graveler with to get a Golem. So that inner kid in me is like, I want a Golem so bad. But now our attack is 60, and our defense is 68. Okay. That's adamant for you. So Dane is still going to be our unrivaled physical tank there. And everybody else is gonna just have to fall in line someplace else. Okay, can I get through, please? I don't think there's anybody else up there to fight. Okay. I hate how I have to go all the way up to them. I don't know why, but that makes them feel stronger if I have to approach them. Oh, it's got a ferret. Okay. I don't think we're so weak now that it could one-shot us. Yeah, our defense is now 40. So let's see what a water pulse says. I just know not to underestimate ferrets. Oh, fire punch. Excellent. Well, that's not going to do very much against me. Can I get a crit? No. Thunder punch. That's a little bit scarier. How much is that going to do? Okay. Let's go out. What's coming next? Probably Ice Punch. Let's just go out to Bob. I'm glad I didn't use Pursuit or anything there. That would have sounded about right. Okay. Quick attack. Good on Ferret for lulling me into a false sense of security. Thought the AI just straight up messed up, thinking Fire Punch was the best thing against us. No, I think it just saw that I could get into the range that way. And it sure tried. Beep a roll. Alright, Anti-God. This is what you're trained for. To go up against this. You got it. It doesn't have simple because it only lowered the attack by 1 stage. Little things you need to pick up on in games like this. Which all that means is that it can't really sit up on us too hardcore. Okay. Get out of here. Anti-God is a real god around. Eradicates. I think we'll let Dane handle that. I could have like Bite and Crunch and stuff, and while Miasma is not weak to that, I just don't want to mess with it too much. Ooh, Fire Fang. That probably means Ice Fang is coming. Oh! Or I'll just punch into oblivion. I honestly was not expecting Dane to be that strong. I will not complain though. Let's let everybody get some equal levels here. Okay. I was so disappointed by the Dunsparce. I know it kind of grew on a lot of people, pun not intended. But Dunsparce was such a missed opportunity in so many ways. Oh no, we're gonna be playing a sleep battle, aren't we? Because I wanted to do this. I haven't gotten a chance to do this yet. Ooh, spooky. And now everybody is asleep. Do I have... I do. May as well now. Was hoping to save as many of those as I could for the actual gym leader, but we've got some full heals now, so I'm a bit less concerned. And with hypnosis being as unreliable as it is, I just want to get this guy gone. Goodbye. And we're level 23 now. Cool. Gosh, I thought you were weak. Well, I made similar assumptions, I guess. I'm gonna go ahead and leave with my asthma for the last little bit here. As much as I would like to... Oh, this is the first time we're seeing the Spiritomb out and about. As much as I'd like to go fight that last trainer and then just, you know, heal up afterwards, that other one left us beaten up enough that I think we're just gonna have to suck it up and go heal and then get back. Honestly, the Spiritomb has been a lifesaver. I'm kind of scared, though, because, you know, if we were given a Spiritomb right before the gym would be best at, then surely there would be an expected counter for Spiritomb. Surely. Like, that would just make sense, right? That's balancing. But I don't know. Just don't know. I'm gonna save manually since it's been pretty much the entire stream, and I'm not losing any progress. I refuse to. I lost progress last episode and the first one, and I refuse to do that anymore, especially when the game is hiccuping as is. I refuse. Okay. I don't know why I thought I could get up through there. I just didn't want to deal with this walkway, I guess. Okay. Last trainer. I'm just gonna fight them like this. That way if we have to run back, we can. If we only lose PP though, then I don't think it's gonna come down to a PP battle with Whitney. I think she'll just crush us before we need to stall out that much, so. The major downside to this, though, is that I can't shadow sneak anything like this because they're all going to be normal type. Get out of here, Jigglypuff. Clefairy. I think I probably will have to be annoying and go back just because I don't have any potions. Unfortunately for you, I can't miss. I don't have any potions, and with any sort of question about hitting a thing, I don't know. These 2 points that we are missing could be the difference between life and death, as we saw at the last gym. So I don't really want to play around with that. At least this Happini should be a good experience. Nice. Okay, well, we've got one level 24 and one level 25 going into hopefully not the final boss. So I believe in us. I'm so sorry I'm being annoying and going back. I've been burned by these games too many times, where 2 points of health did make a difference, and I'm tired of wasting my hard-earned money. This will be the last, well, hopefully a second to last heal of the session. So that should hopefully mean something. All good, good luck, thank you. I'm a little nervous. I'm just so used to not having any problems with Whitney. But like every other PokeTuber before me has a horror story, so I'm just like, when's my arc coming? Will this be it? Will this be the moment that she's sobbing in my face as my entire team lays destructed around me? My asthma does not think so, so we will trust her judgments. How did I do this before? Oh yeah, that's what I usually do. Look at Spiritomb. Spiritomb honestly fits in with this gym. Imagine they just have a Spiritomb as like a little mascot for their normal type gym though. Okay, Whitney. Hi, I'm Whitney. I saw you at the radio tower just now. Everyone was into Pokemon, so I got into it too. Pokemon are super cute. You want to battle? I'm warning you. I'm good. Alright, Whitney, let's see how good. Boss battle time. Oh, here. Let me go ahead and switch over from our lo-fi to our battle mixes. Credit again to Glitch City. They do excellent Pokemon remixes. Alright. Let's go. Oh, that's so annoying. Thanks for the yeet. Oh no, please don't. I'm glad I didn't leave with Dane now, jeez. Oh, this is gonna be so annoying. Why am I missing in your hitting? This doesn't seem very fair. Okay. Yeah, I'd much rather you disable my hypnosis, please and thanks. Thank you. I love how they just walk straight into that one. And now I can just punch you in the face without any repercussions. Power Move is such a scary move. I mean, I guess kind of going back into any of these Pokemon can have any type move, basically. That just really emphasizes that. Okay, let's get this Lickitung out of... Never mind, let's not get this Lickitung out of the way before we heal. Okay. Let's go ahead and heal this up. That's why we had 20 super potions after all. I'm not risking a crit on our only tank for this Lickitung. I don't think anything could take a power whip to the face besides my asthma, honestly. Maybe Quilava, but knowing them, they probably have rollout. Now I'm no longer disabled. Okay, well now I'm glad I healed because that Lickitung alone took basically half of my faint attacks. To fell. Okay. Wigglytuff. What is this Wigglytuff gonna have? Hopefully not another grass move. I don't think it should. Be very surprised if it did, but there's a reason they're switching out to it. Oh, are we just going to heal Sol tactics? I'll accept heal Sol over punch me in the face tactics. Okay, let's see if this is actually a two-shot and if it wasted its existence. No, not quite. But we did get the defense drop that time. So this should take it down, even though we're a little bit into the green now. That wish is just gonna come in handy now for whoever comes next instead of just going into oblivion, though sadly. Okay. Lopunny. I am not keeping Dane in on a Lopunny. No siree. Honestly, it would probably been smart to have kept Dane out and then switched in Miasma manually. Since then it could have high jump kicked. Lopunny cannot hit us. That is very good to know. Oh? Oh, her ace is only 24. I expected it to be a lot higher. I won't say no to that, though. Wow, that did nothing. Can I put you to sleep? Oh, it's got Scrappy. It's got Scrappy. Okay, okay. This is why we kept Dane, though. Don't paralyze me, please. Thank you. Okay, no one's gonna like a Rock Smash, even if she switches. Please stop. Please stop hexing me. Okay, that was a crit. Did not get a defense drop. Okay, and they crit us right back. Can we get a defense drop or another crit? No. Okay, they're probably gonna heal, so I shall heal as well. That's how it be. Oh no, I'm very surprised. Lopunny doesn't get Scrappy, right? They actually switched out because they couldn't hit me, right? Can you please just move? Because I'd imagine that they wouldn't be playing mind games with me as an AI. But knowing my luck, I'm gonna try and play that game with Lopunny with a high jump kick failure. And it's gonna actually have Scrappy. Okay. Now we're gonna try that. Please hurt yourself. And then switch and I can get a free heal. That's perfect turn. Perfect turn. See, these are the big brain strats people watch me for, right? Nice. Oh god. That just made so many unpleasant noises in my ear, but luckily we're vibing. I am gonna heal up Dane, because I genuinely do think that Dane is... Oh, that's annoying. Probably gonna be our best bet to hit this thing, though now I am doubting. I'm glad I did not switch out to Dane. That's why you watch. Oh yes, I'm sure that's the only reason you watch, too. Alrighty. Let's see if Dream Eater or Faint Attack does more. I am so grateful. Okay, I'm gonna have to heal his paralysis. This is getting ridiculous. This one. Guess we'll actually use our real paralysis heal first, though. Okay. Cool. Let's see if we can actually Dream Eater now. I'm sure Feint Attack is going to do more than Dream Eater would, but the Reflect, it probably comes out about even. So now that that's gone, we'll see if we can punch it in the face. Get out of here, please. Oh, don't have berries. Don't prolong this. Okay, Water Pulse. I'm so glad I did not go out today when I was going to. Dane has managed to avoid so many, like, axes thrown at her head inadvertently, or just by pure luck. Okay. At least Whitney's not abusing full restores. Oh, no, not more hacks. Please, no. Please. Thank you. At least I don't have to worry about missing issues with Feint Attack. Okay. This Spiritomb really did save our lives. Ooh, Ominous Wind. Oh, I did not realize that Dream Eater was that strong. I mean, I guess it's gotta be strong since it's so situational. The thing is that, like, I like Hypnosis Dream Eater as a combo, but I don't really want to split up either end of the package too much. Even so, I mean, like, Hypnosis is not good. Not compared to, like, Dark Void. And neither of those are going to be in the end game, so I think I'd still rather mess around with Sleep and get our special attack in through something I can just press instead of having to also hit Hypnosis. You can always relearn it later if I end up thinking that a Sleep strat is a good idea. Oh, it's a Lopunny that hopefully can't hit us. I am gonna spend this moment to heal just in case this Lopunny is genuinely playing mind games, so. Because I would not be surprised if that was the case. Ooh, is it gonna try and Baton Pass, maybe? Alright, well, take this Feint Attack, please. I guarantee you, ma'am, you are going to outspeed me no matter what with the Pokemon I was using anyway, so this just feels like overkill. Please, be gone. Not quite. Oh, she was hanging on to a Super Potion. Why for the Lopunny? I don't know what she's doing, honestly. I'm getting a little nervous because we are getting a little low on Feint Attack, so. Well, I'm glad I didn't waste another Feint Attack that go. Does that mean that the last Pokemon can't hit us either? She went out to that first? Maybe. I guess we'll see. Oh, if you've got that, then that's gonna prolong this for no reason. Alright, who's saying Hypnosis first? It was me. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and switch out to Dane and then switch back. Because I trust Dane to take one of anything that this person's got. And two, if it happens to wake up next turn and use Jump Kick, I won't say no. But the ultimate goal here is to just reset our attack set since we don't have very many faint attacks left. And if she's packing any more potions, then that's just gonna prolong everything anyway. I don't really want to make this a struggle match either. They don't have anything else but, say, like, I don't think Sandler gets jump kick. I think that's just, like, the deerling and such. Please stop. Stop prolonging the inevitable. It's just sad. I mean, even if this guy's got Dream Eater too, that's not gonna affect us either. So it literally doesn't matter what they do. Somp. Okay, yeah, I don't think they can hit us. They're just trying to put us to sleep for posterity, I guess. Oh, and they can't attract us because all of her Pokemon are female. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay. Okay. You're playing these games, huh, Whitney? It's like you're asking, how can I make this as painful as possible? And then you do the thing. How does it feel to be asleep? Okay. I was gonna say hopefully this is it, and then it wakes up and hits hypnosis itself. Okay. Okay. I love to sleep worse. Whatever we've got to tell ourselves. Please let me leave. I don't like this. This is just sad, Whitney. We finish it with one faint attack left. Okay. You know, maybe it's because we just had the Spiritomb, but that was not as painful as I was expecting it to be. Whitney is crying. Snivel, hick, you meanie. How you feeling, Spiritomb? You just carried that entire battle. Something smells very good. It smells like victory, right? Woo! Yeah. Oh no, you made Whitney cry. It's okay, she'll stop soon. She always cries when she loses. Sniff, what? What do you want, a badge? Oh right, I forgot. Here's a plain badge. Doo-doo. Look at us go. Plain badge lets your Pokemon use strength outside of battle. Oh, you can have this too. Well, I guess since we're out of the battle here, let me go ahead and switch up our music. It's Attract. It makes full use of a Pokemon charm. Isn't it just perfect for a cutie like me? That's right. I heard that this thing called the Pokeathlon Dome is open right now in the National Park. You should go try it since you're so good at battling with your Pokemon. Whitney seems very annoying. Whitney strikes me as the kind of person that was just really, really sheltered and, like, you know, suffered from the participation trophy thing. So she's never really, like, truly lost and just does things on wins with no consequences. That's the kind of person I think Whitney is. Oh, I'll give you my number. I'm so sorry if you just heard my knuckle explode. Alright, so we've got her number so she can cry to us whenever she wants to now. Okay. Well, we got a little bit of a level divide here now. But genuinely, looking at our Pokemon, we're coming out of that, like, basically as strong as we were going in, just minus a lot of PP. So that's honestly not too bad for Whitney. I think last time when I faced her just on my own run, I think I lost like 2 Pokemon to like random water pulses and such. What, Mom? Okay, stop bothering me. I know you're buying things with my money. It's fine. Okay. But yeah, not too bad. I don't know why I was expecting like a random fairy move to come out of the gym, but I totally was. And I think once we heal up here, we'll go ahead and leave stream off here. Just because that's a good place for it, and I think I've got a bit of a grind ahead of me, and I would very much like to have speed up function for that. And I don't really want to subject people to me murdering a million Nidoran anyway. So I really hope y'all enjoyed hanging out with me this stream. It's been really nice and relaxing just getting to play Pokemon kind of how it was meant to be played. And Whitney wasn't too bad at the end of it either. So I'm gonna go ahead, if y'all want to stick around, see if any of my streamer friends are about so I can pop in and say hi to them. And otherwise, thanks again for just being here. It's genuinely very appreciated just getting to hang out with everyone. Alright, is Z around? Alrighty, it looks like Z is around, so I think we're gonna go ahead and pop into her stream and hang out with her for a little bit. So thanks again everyone so much for watching. If you would like to, and you're not already, I do have a YouTube, so you can subscribe over there. I've got VODs for this as well as some other content going up there. And I've also got a Discord. If you would like to join in on Discord, just !Discord in chat. So, till next time, hope you all stay safe and happy. See you then. Alright, and let's go ahead and go say hi to Mama Trike. And bye everyone!